number one. It is Warden Wilson Mutua. Over.
Jumbo Wilson, we're coming in. Military force, over.
I'm Jambo, Simba One. Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Alright, we'll do, Wilson. As we turn the corner here on the left side, there's a bongo way back among the trees. Known as the ghosts of the forest, they're such shy animals. Up to the right side, there's an okapi over there. They look kind of like zebra since they have stripes on their hind legs. Actually more closely related to the giraffe family. You can tell by the shape of their heads and their long tongues. Also very shy animals weren't discovered until 1901 by the Western world, not too long ago. That smaller brown animal on the right side is a yellow-backed diver. It's its name from an Afrikaans word for diver, because they'll dive into the bushes to get away from predators. Up on the hillside again to the left, along the tree line there, there's some greater kudu. They look similar to the bongo. They are the second largest antelope in Africa, and only the males have horns. It looks like there's a young one up there now. Animals, but they come together at watering holes like this one. Off to the right side, there's some yellow-billed storks on the hill. They'll eat fish, amphibians, and other small birds right out of the air. If you look way up on that hillside as we turn the corner, you can just barely see a black rhino laying there. Kind of blends in with the clay, but you can just barely see it. Black rhinos weigh about 3,000 pounds and have 1-inch thick skin. Despite being very tough animals, they've been hunted nearly to extinction. There's only about 40 It looks like there's a couple just up ahead here. Make sure you stay seated and keep those cameras ready though. We should see some more up here on the left side. There's actually one getting out of the water. That's a pretty rare sight. You don't see them out of the water too often. There's another one just by those logs in the water.
Wow, look how big.
When hippos are in the water, they can stay beneath the surface for 5 to 8 minutes at a time before coming up for a single breath of air. So there could actually be quite a few more over here. We just have to stick around for a bit and wait for them to come up. Looks as though there's some hippos up ahead. We'll see it better as we come by this island. There's also quite a few different birds over here. On the branches up above the water, there's a couple of blackbirds in a nest. Those are white-breasted cormorant. They lack the oils that most birds have, so when they get wet, they'll stand up there with their wings out, waiting for the sun and the wind to dry off their feathers. Those large gray and white birds are pink-backed pelicans. They nest in trees and work together to herd fish in the shallow waters.
Smells like.
As I said before, hippos weigh about 5,000 pounds. When they're born, they're already at around 80. Keep little ones on your laps.
Oh, I like it. It came out nice.
A lot of people think that hippos can't swim. They actually can, just very poorly. Usually when you see hippos in the water, they're going to be walking along the bottom rather than swimming. We have a very rickety old bridge, so once again, please make sure you stay seated. This is very important. As we go across, look to the left side, you're going to see some Nile crocodile over there. They are much more aggressive than American alligators. They grow to be about 18 to 20 feet long. They're happy to see any with their mouths open. They are not smiling up at us. That's how they keep their bodies cooled off. Baobab tree. It's about 1,000 years old, stays leafless like we see it here for 9 months out of the year. It's also known as an upside down tree since it looks like its roots are sticking up in the air.